Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for watching DSP versus the Internet, episode 9 for April 15, 2023. This is the final part. Alright? I hope you've enjoyed watching. As usual, every week we do this on Saturdays, and I split the parts up over the course of the week for uploading. The best way, again, to support this project is to become a member. Members support or suggest these videos that we're watching all member-submitted content in this show every single week. So thank you to everyone who has considered and or is supporting this channel via a membership. I really appreciate that. Without further ado, Nick Cage. Here we go. I'm sure I'll recognize some of these and not others.
I'm a vampire! 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 Put it in!
That was Ghost Rider, that last one.
File, according to alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z! Huh? What am I, a fucking retard, man? Am I a fucking retard, huh? I know what this is. You're trying to stop me out because of this lazy little man you need around. Well, vive la fucking France, man! Someone's trying to kill me, man! The fucking hangers! It never just goes away. The goddamn contract is somewhere in those goddamn fucking files! Fuck! Fucking fuckers, fuck! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck Mexico! Horseshit. Hi, fucking yeah!
You fucks, I hate you. I hate you both. I should fucking both. Just right now, I should fucking kill you fucking both!
Have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and beat until you...
Pissed blood! No! Fuck you! Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, there's more. There's another 90 seconds. He's gonna punch her in the face. I saw that scene before.
God!
Wicker Man. It's his Wicker Man.
You bitches! Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey!
How'd it get burned?
How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? I don't know! Tell me!
The beast!
What is it? What is it?
The beast!
What is that? What is
Here
it?
it comes!
No, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes! Eyes! Ah! Ah!
Ghost Rider. Turning into Ghost Rider the first time. A lot of these I've never seen before. I've never seen this thing. What the fuck? Look at this. Fascinating. What a body of work that man has had. CJ, what's this? Looks like they did high-res models for San Andreas, right? That's what this looks like. What the fuck? This is Yakuza! Dude, it's a fucking Yakuza game with CJ and fucking Easy E. I can't remember what his character's name is, but Easy E played him, right? Fucking Yakuza. Ryder was his name? Okay. I remember his fucking... He's the guy who played him. Ryder.
いつか組でてっぺん取ってくれ。約束してくれ。頼んだぜ。
It's up to you, Ryder. It's up to you.
なんだよ。こっちみんな。
Don't look at me, CJ.
頼むから。情けねえこと言うんじゃねえ。そんなんじゃてっぺん取れねえぞ。どうした？しっかり狙え。
Nah. There you go.
まだ死んでねえぞ。撃てねえよ。撃てるわけねえよ。
I'm not gonna watch the rest of that. Easy E died in '95. Yeah, I didn't mean that he played him. I mean, he's supposed to be based on him, right? Like, he looks just like him. If you look at Easy E and you look at Ryder, they look almost exactly the same. They're supposed to be based on the same character, the same person, right? That's what I meant to say, but, you know, I'm an old idiot. So make fun of me for misspeaking. Thanks a lot. All right, on to the next.
The wind-up and the pitch.
Oh, okay.
Now, as you just saw, Mr. Austin fled the scene after throwing the rock through the door. You know, got to make sure no alarms going off, make sure no cops show up. But he's back 10 minutes later, and he brought a squeegee this time. Obviously, don't want to cut up your body breaking through the door, so he sneaks through the bottom right there, and he's going to make his way up to the counter because obviously he wants some cash. So he's going to reach up there.
There's no alarm on this place? He waited 10 minutes and no one showed up and no alarm went off. That's weird. I thought these places would have alarms, right? Huh.
He's like, ooh, I think I can get in there. So he's going to sneak around the corner right here, and obviously they left the door wide open. Oh, that sucks. Looks like it's locked. Now, he's going to have to resort to plan B because obviously he's not getting any cash. So he makes his way up to the counter, and obviously it takes a lot of energy to do this. So he's going to replenish his energy by grabbing some 5 hours right
What?
there.
He's grabbing
And
5 hour
then
energy?
He sees the lottery display, and obviously those aren't real tickets, dummy. Come on now. So he has no clue what to grab.
Yeah,
now.
he
But he
didn't
spots
think about this at all. He broke in and doesn't even know what he's getting? What a fucking idiot.
the beef jerky. So he grabs all the beef jerky. He's going to shake it.
Why are you stealing beef
he got it all.
jerky?
He's going to make his way towards
What?
the door, but a car is driving by, so he's thinking, oh, probably shouldn't go out there yet. They'll spot me. So he decides, you know what? I do want some energy. So he's going to grab some of the knockoff 5 hours, and he is just completely perplexed by this lottery display.
Why? Yeah, why would you think that's real or there's anything in it? What a moron.
Gotta make sure you throw that credit card swiper on the ground. So he makes his way outside the store with his 50 sticks of beef jerky and energy shots, and he's gonna come back 10 minutes later with a big rock. Wonder what he's gonna do with that
try to
thing.
break
So
the
he
glass.
makes his way inside the store, and he clearly still wants some cash. So he's gonna make his way back towards the register area again. Nope, couldn't break it. Come on, little buddy, try again. Second time is a charm. Guess
That's
not.
some nice
He's gonna try
glass,
the rock,
man.
just in case it broke that. But it didn't, so he's going to slowly creep around the store.
I mean, honestly, you probably have a better chance of breaking the lock on the door than you do the glass, right? At that point, try chucking it at the handle, see if you can break the handle and open the door that way.
The window, making sure nobody saw him. He's gonna make his way towards the coolers while he's ducking down because, you know, maybe he wants a drink, but apparently he doesn't.
What the
he's
fuck
gonna
is he
creep
doing?
his way back up to the front counter area. Ooh, what do we got here? That was kind of weak, but luckily he brought in that squeegee. Jackpot. Now it looks like he's gonna go with the Predator action figure first.
What?
Then he's gonna grab a Bluetooth earpiece. Then he's gonna grab a box of headphones because everybody knows gas stations sell the best headphones.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a
they're
bunch
probably
of junk.
Bose or JBL. He's gonna grab a taser because obviously he's gonna need that later. Now he's gonna grab an electronic smoking device that he sees, and he's gonna grab a wireless charging pad.
It's
because
basically all junk. Like, all those things are probably valued at like $20 max, right? So even if he took everything in that case, he'd probably make like $100, $200 tops.
his iPhone 11 Pro Max
For the
is
risk of
about
him
to
breaking
die.
into
Now,
this place.
he's going to make his way back towards the door, and he's going to sneak out the bottom one more time. That's right, this was his last visit of the night. Now, he's going to scoot on out of here with his handful of electronics that I can only assume he's going to sell on the street. Shigow!
What an
If you know
idiot.
this thief, let him know that he needs to turn himself into the local authorities so we can properly have him charged with breaking.
What an idiot. I had no plan on how to get the money at all. He didn't even think that the door would be locked or anything. Like, what a complete idiot. These fucking people, man. You have to think that majority of people who do this stuff are kind of like that. Like, they're not really planning. But that's why when you have someone who's organized, it's so crazy. Like, for about a year, no exaggeration, here in Washington State, there was someone who would take a stolen vehicle, drive it through the front glass doors of like a pharmacy, run in the pharmacy, destroy the ATM, take all the money, and leave. And they were doing this for a year, and they were doing it all around here in this region, around Seattle. And they finally just caught them like a month or two ago. But it was an organized thing where it was like 2 or 3 people working together, and they were just making tons of money doing it. That's what I mean. If this is the average criminal, that's why it's not that big of a deal, I guess, to catch them. All right. Wow. Oh my God, look who we got. Look who's back after a several-week hiatus.
Okay, I know you were trying to prank me.
Prank hell! I want to make cookies! Christmas cookies! No! You didn't even got the balls to show it in my house to do it!
Because you're gonna
9 years ago. Everyone says these are staged, right?
prank me. You have some bullshit planned. I know you're here. You are. Tuesday. Gotta come over Tuesday.
No! Goddamn Tuesday, I come over. What are you doing? You playing your games?
I'm working right now.
You guys work! What is this shit you without this shit on this goddamn?
You want to bake the cookies or...
I want to make the goddamn cookies, but I don't want to make them right now! I came for a purpose!
Bye. See
What
you.
did I tell you I was
Bye.
gonna do?
Get out the fucking house, dude.
Then screw you!
I told you we should have done the Christmas cookies. Should have just done the fucking cookie. Whatever he was gonna prank me with, salt, whatever. Should have just done it.
Yeah, I'll show him. So you goddamn PS4 more important than my goddamn cookies, huh?
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Stop that!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
How about that, bitch? How about that, huh?
Dude,
Get
get
out!
out!
Ah, damn you! Get out there! How about that, huh? How about that? How about that for your PlayStation 4? There it is! How about...
Dude!
Your PlayStation 4, yeah? I'll let you play it! Let me see! Oh, pick up the goddamn thing! Now, you want big cookies or not? Huh?
Michael, call the car!
Why did anyone ever watch this? I really have to ask. Like, why would you think this is entertainment or this is funny? I'm at a loss. And again, this was so entertaining. 46 million views. I just don't get it. People are saying, oh, it was a different time 9-10 years ago. It was? Like, I wouldn't have thought this was funny yesterday, last year, 10 years ago, 20, when I was a kid. This is not funny. It's stupid. What, even if it were real, if it weren't staged, it's still stupid. It's not even worth watching. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Someone would have to kind of really explain this to me. I don't know, man.
she walks up to this man and slaps him in the face. So then Boo looks at her and he says, "Do you like eggs?" And turns her into a literal egg. Then he said, "I like my scrambled."
So I guess this guy does anime stuff. Anime is really rough on YouTube, just so everyone knows. I mean, I'm not against anime stuff. I like anime, but dude, watching anime on YouTube, it gets claimed literally all the time. Like literally all the time. And not only claimed blocked and issues and stuff. I would not be shocked if I keep watching this if we're going to have a major copyright issue. I just don't get why it's such an issue. Everything else on YouTube seems fine, but anime just is like this really problem on YouTube. Even the anime companies, like there's people who've had anime channels for 5 to 10 years, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, like an anime company will be like, "Oh, I'm just going to claim your whole channel, demonetize it or block it." And they're like, "What?" And they'll try to contact the company and ask, and they'll be like, "Yeah, fuck you. It's all right. It's our product, so go fuck yourself." So I think we're going to have to skip it. I mean, it seems might be funny, but anime, I think, is too risky. Honestly, I really feel like it's a hotbed of problems on YouTube. I don't want to get a copyright strike on DSPReacts for watching a Majin Buu comedy video. You know what I mean? And I feel bad to the person because there's nothing wrong with the submission. It's YouTube that's the issue here. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But guns are okay. You can use guns on YouTube for fun.
Go.
What is this? What are we looking at?
Go.
A sniper shotgun. What game is this in? What?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
One of the Modern Warfare. Yeah, right. What the fuck?
Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. That shotgun is OP, bro.
So what is the gun? The game is fucked up, right?
Oh my god, that was dead.
You hit him in the
Dead in his head.
bro.
Oh
God,
god,
that was fake.
That's some whole
That
ass
was
shit.
fake. Dude, you killed that, bro. I saw you.
It's what it is like. So the game makes you use a stupid broken build for a gun you would never want to use. Like, why would you use a sniper shotgun? It would never hit. But the game lets it hit. Like, why? There's another one. There's two back to back. Okay. A Magnum. What does he do to this one? Turn it into a fucking rocket launcher? Oh my, he put a sniper scope on it. Oh my god.
Buckle up. This gunslinger's loaded.
Go.
This is Modern Warfare. This is Modern Warfare 2. This is the latest one.
Oh my god.
Nah, he's not hitting anyone. No, is he? Maybe he is killing. I can't tell. What?
Oh! Fuck, that hurt.
I guess it is killing him.
Come on, he's right there on the bottom right. Bottom right.
Fine, finish. What the? Oh my god,
Stupid gun.
That's amazing comeback.
Yo, he went for the smack. He went for the smack, bro. That's crazy.
That's great.
I don't know. I think that it's pretty dumb that you can have those guns in a game that's supposed to be like a military shooter, but you're having these insane builds and they're actually getting killed. I mean, if that doesn't show how stupid those game engines are, I don't know what it is, right? Pretty dumb.
My fellow Americans.
Americans.
I pledge to be a ass who seeks not to unify. Who doesn't seek to unite.
All right, I've seen enough. That was really stupid. Modern vintage gamer.
Every once in a while, I get asked to cover the Xbox One security, and that is an interesting story, simply because its security has not yet been defeated. There are a number of reasons for this, of course.
2 years
ago. The first is that Microsoft invested heavily on security after the Xbox 360. And for those people interested, Microsoft security architect Tony Chen in 2019 discussed Xbox One security in detail and what makes the system extremely difficult to defeat. But Microsoft would also remove motivation for hacking the Xbox One, and they did this by adding developer mode or dev mode. If we go back and consider why consoles are hacked, it's usually for 3 reasons. First off, there's piracy, which is simply the ability to run illegal versions of games.
Correct.
Number 2 would be the ability to run other operating systems such as Linux.
Right.
And third is the ability to run emulators and homebrew.
Right, that's a huge one.
These 3 motivators hold true in just about every console that has been hacked in the past, all the way up to the Sony PlayStation 4. When Sony famously removed other OS from the PS3, users from all 3 groups, piracy, Linux, and homebrew, worked together to defeat the PS3's security, which they did so in a matter of months. The motivation to run unsigned code on any console is high, but what if you took away that motivation and allowed homebrew or unsigned code access, albeit in a tightly confined sandbox? This is exactly what developer mode does on the Xbox One line of consoles. To explain further, a retail Xbox you buy from the store actually comes with 2 modes, retail mode and developer mode. In retail mode, the console is in the state that the customer or user of an Xbox One console would use when you turn it on.
Right.
You can play games and run apps like you normally would.
Okay.
However, in developer mode, you can develop software for the console. This is essentially a dev kit, but you cannot play retail games or run retail apps. Developer mode can be enabled on any retail Xbox One system, and you can switch back and forth between retail and developer modes. Developer mode is not new, however. It's an inexpensive way to develop games for the Xbox One, and it's an easy way to get into Xbox game console development.
That's kind of cool,
There's a one-time
right?
cost of $20 to activate, and it does remove the motivation on the homebrew and emulation group to want to hack the Xbox One, as that mode is available already.
True.
Developer mode does come with limitations, however. Dev mode is something I've dabbled with in the past and wanted to discuss on the channel, but I never felt it was quite compelling enough on its own. But now we have a new generation of Xbox with the Series S and Series X. Dev mode is still there, and all of a sudden, you're getting so much more power and performance, and at $299, you can turn an Xbox Series S into one of the best emulation boxes out there.
Cool.
So let's jump in and see what's actually possible.
Now wait, because see, this is over 2 years ago. Wasn't there just a story last week that they said that they disabled this? So now you can't play these games on there anymore. In fact, hold on a second.
So as they say, all
look, it's a follow-up right here. Here it is.
All good things must come to an end. Microsoft has blocked emulators in retail mode running on the Xbox. That's right, your favorite emulators such as Dolphin, Xenia, DuckStation, and all the emulators and homebrew we've covered on the channel in the past couple of years will no longer work, simply being replaced with an error message that says unable to launch this app. The game or app you are trying to launch violates Microsoft Store policy and is not supported. Now this news came yesterday on April the 5th, 2023. From some reports I was getting that emulators running under retail mode would no longer work, and of course I ended up getting a flood of DMs telling me that people were no longer able to run emulators on their Xbox console. And of course, this ended up being true. Now, make no mistake, this is a huge blow to the Xbox and emulation community who want to enjoy legal emulation on their consoles. But it's not the end of the world. Of course, you can still put your system into developer mode or dev mode and go that route, and more on that later. So let's talk about what actually happened here, because in case you're not aware, and if you've not really been following the emulation stuff I've been talking about on the channel with the Xbox over the years, let me give you a quick rundown. Xbox offers developers a way to build applications in UWP,
so
or
this
the
is
Universal Windows
exactly
program.
what we were watching, only
now,
it's updated.
This, of course, can be in the form of emulators,
like
applications, you name it. And these particular UWP apps can be run and installed on your Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Series X, One X. Anything that supports the Xbox can run UWP apps. Now, in recent months, we've seen a huge burst of emulators and FTP programs, as mentioned, such as Xenia and Dolphin being the kind of the two main standouts. Now, with the power of the Xbox Series consoles,
I think it
these emulators have become desirable because not only can they perform at really good speeds, they also offer enhancements such as internal resolution upscaling, HD texture packs, and it really makes them very appealing to use. Xbox has provided a developer mode sandbox for all intents and purposes, turns your Xbox into a development kit, albeit a very restricted one, and this allows you to install and run these UWP apps. Of course, there is a price associated with this. I believe it's about $20, a one-off fee, at least in the US, to get a developer mode license to run or to turn your Xbox into a dev kit. But these emulators can be run and installed in the dev mode sandbox without fear of repercussion. So the question then becomes, well, how was it possible to even run these UWP apps under retail mode? Well, simply through I'll call it a workaround that was discovered many years ago. This is not new information, but essentially when you build a UWP app, there is a way to mark them as a private app. And essentially what this means is that this particular app, which has been marked as private, does not need certification by Microsoft. And if you have a direct download via a code with an email address that's been placed on a whitelist, then you're able to actually install that application onto your retail system. And this is one of the reasons why there's been a lot of people that have jumped on a Discord channel and basically...
All right, so in a nutshell, because they always had this unique dev mode that you had to pay to use, you were able to do things you wouldn't do on a full-fledged retail console, like run emulators. But people found a workaround that made those emulators work on the retail side of the console, meaning you could have a full retail console that also has all this illegal emulator shit on it. And Microsoft said no, and slapped the hand and said, no, you're not allowed to do that, and they disabled it. So now you could still do it, but you have to be on the dev mode console, which wouldn't have the features of the retail and vice versa. So I get it. I guess what you could do is buy two consoles, have one that's your dedicated dev console where you can do all your emulation and all of that, and if you want to play the retail side of things, then you get a separate console to do the retail stuff. Okay, and I can understand why. I remember I covered this story on my podcast the other day. Microsoft reps were asked directly, why did you disable all of this emulation on the retail side? They said, because we're getting sued. Basically, Nintendo hit us with a cease and desist and said, we found out people are playing Switch games on Xbox consoles, and we don't want to get sued, so we had to disable it. Now, it's still available on the dev mode, but you can't do it on the retail. All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week. We didn't have time to go through a lot. Some people I know are going to say, well, what ones didn't we get to, right? Well, you want to take a look? Let's see how far we got here this week, because there were so many submissions this week. Seriously, there's a ridiculous amount. Here we go. We had some trailers. We had some animations, some comedy videos. We had some Steven Seagal, which we still didn't get to. Bear Attacks. Taylor Swift as Limp Bizkit. Big Shark, which I guess is the new movie from Tommy Wiseau. We had some more of my videos here. We had Frozen Pizza Showdown. We actually had, if you can believe it, we had a Toby Turner video. So I must emphasize with all of you, if you want to get your video watched on the show, you must submit it soon. And what I will do, I'm going to try to make it moving forward. This is on me. I need to start giving you guys a consistent date that I'm going to be posting up the thread. I will commit. From now on, it will be Sunday nights. Every Sunday night after my late night stream on DSP Gaming, I will go to DSPReacts and I will post up the threads by which you guys can submit your videos for next week's show. That way you'll always know it's Sunday night that you can go and submit, and it's a set thing, and you'll know when to go, all right? That way, there can't really be any kind of, mistake here that people are misunderstanding how it works or whatever. And at this point, we have over 100 members. Now we have 109, a new record. I'm going to go on record and say I think we should possibly limit it now to 2 videos per person. Because look at, I mean, just take a look at the, what's here, 3, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22, 20. Yeah, we had about 30 videos. 30 that we didn't get to. And that could have been enough likely for another 2 hours, right? Seriously. It could have been like another 2 hours of videos to watch, I feel. So, yeah, I think moving forward, we're going to be doing 2 videos per person per week. That way we don't have too much spillover. And hopefully we will have enough, you know, people will get their videos watched. All right? So, guys, thank you again. How do you become a part of the show? Become a member of the channel. And now I'm going to make it, hopefully, even easier for people to be able to get their videos watched by having it listed on Sunday nights that you can post up, as well as only limiting the members to 2 videos a week. Remember, if you're an Ultra member, you're guaranteed to get your video watched because it's the first videos we watch every week. Okay, guys? Thank you all for supporting DSP Reacts, and thank you for watching DSP versus the Internet. I hope you enjoyed the show this week. Again, thank you all, and until next time, next Saturday, same time, same place, be safe, peace out. I'll see you then. Later, everybody.